Avalanche. Do you think Avalanche, when is Avalanche going to catch Cardano?
Dude, seriously.
I'm not a financial advisor.
ADA down here, number 12. Tron passed it again. They're going back and forth, but Tron's now up a whole billy. When is Avalanche going to catch Cardano?
Dude, seriously, come on.
Because, right, that's what's going to happen. I mean, we're really looking at the landscape here, and we're just being honest. Cardano is actually in a good spot here as far as its ranking, because Toncoin is likely, at least temporarily, to fall back down, maybe out of the top 20 even. That doesn't mean that's going to happen. It might hold tight here. It might, but I think that there's a lot of potential for that to happen, because Toncoin had an unbelievable rise and got way up, and every time we see that, almost every time we see that, those projects tumble back down and they become, still top, 20 to 30 projects for the most part. Projects like Chainlink, Chainlink's been way up there. It's been way down. Cardano's been way up, been way down in the, in the top 20s. Even, like number 21 or number 22 at some point. So when we're looking at this landscape here, Toncoin can easily fall out. Tron and Cardano right now, they're just going back and forth. But the thing is, Tron is on the upswing. How long is that going to last? Like, is this its last gasp being ahead of Cardano, and then it's going to fall back down to the 15, 16 range? Very potentially, okay? And what's Dogecoin going to do? It just depends on Elon Musk. My point is ADA in its ranking, it really sits in a decent spot here, because it really could just as easily, if you take out Lido staked ETH, because a lot of places don't have, that's just, I don't feel like that should be on here, to be honest with you. But if you take that out, you really could say ADA, just by market cap alone, with not a lot of movement, really could be right behind XRP in terms of altcoins. And not just without it falling apart, just kind of being a little consistent. Tron taking a step back after a big move, and Toncoin dealing with its own issues, and Dogecoin obviously a wild card. So when you're looking at this, you're saying, what is actually Cardano? What do they need to be worried about? Like, what is ADA, when the ADA community looks at the landscape of crypto and they say, okay, BitBoy is saying all this stuff, and he unfortunately, guys, the numbers are backing up what I'm saying. There's not too much happening. I know every time there's a 2% pump, people are like, oh, it was wrong. But the fact is you want some proof for your pudding. I'll tell you, if AVAX creeps up here, right now it's back here. It's at 10. It's at 10 billion. ADA is at 13. Okay, that's a pretty sizable margin. If AVAX were to pass Cardano, people should really start getting concerned at this point, because
it will. You've got gaming and RWAs on AVAX. Like, it unequivocally will pass.
It's on point. Yeah, it's on point. This cycle, yes, I believe so. In the next week, probably not.
Good point.
It could be the next 4 to 6 weeks. We'll see. But it may not even be that. It may be 3 months. But I do believe it's going to happen. The thing that'll be really troubling, if AVAX were to pass ADA in price or market cap or whatever in the next few months, that would be really bad if Cardano's moving a little bit even, because that would mean AVAX is outpacing it. So it's the outpacing that has to occur. It's the AVAX dominance going up that must occur in order for it to pass Cardano in market cap. So, and then you look back here and say, Shiba, I don't think Shiba's going to have another big run. You look at Chainlink and you say, okay, and you just see there's so much trash in the top 20. It's unbelievable right now. I mean, you come here and you say, okay, you got Tron, ADA, you got whatever this is, wrapped staked ETH. Okay, I mean that shouldn't even be on here.
Can there just be a petition to remove all
I know this is so
from it?
stupid. I agree. Wrap Bitcoin, get it out of here. Then you got SHIB, which has been struggling. You got wrapped ETH, get it out of here. Chainlink, definitely potential. How far is Chainlink from? Chainlink is about 55% of the Cardano market cap, is the Chainlink market cap. And you start looking around and you start understanding how even Cardano struggling as much as it is, how it's still able to hold its position. Because what's coming that's in the top 20 here? Nothing. Then you got Bitcoin Cash. It's not going to do anything. I mean, it's going to go up in price. It's actually done okay price-wise, but I mean, it's not going to be significant again. Polkadot, we've already told you our opinion on Polkadot several times. Leo token, that's an exchange token of Bitfinex. It's just another one of these things that has a lot of money in it. Bitfinex, you can't even use it here. iFinex is the company. They start Tether as well. Then you have DAI, which is a stable coin. Then you get to Near Protocol. Okay, now this is where things start really getting exciting. And you're like, okay, when some of these projects start challenging Cardano or start challenging the top 10, and they will, near will, that's when things will be really exciting, because it means these market caps will just be near protocol will. Why do I say that for sure? It's by far the best project with the most potential after Avalanche, right? Chainlink is an oldie but a goodie. It's always got potential. But after that, after near protocol, you got Litecoin. You got a Uniswap in the middle of an SEC investigation that who knows what's going to happen, because it's going after the exchange and the token, I think. You got Caspa. You think Caspa is going to seriously be like a major top 10 coin? I can't see it.
Bitcoin killer.
I can't see it. Polygon, I think they're about to go through a mess. Then you say ICP. Okay, ICP. Here's a great example. ICP, great potential to get into the top 10 from number 29. And this is how you start understanding where the potential is. You see how it can cut through the ceiling to get to where it wants to be, and you see the path isn't that difficult for some of these projects that are good. I also would not sleep on Aptos. I do believe SWI is by far superior to Aptos in every way. However, Aptos is a similarly styled blockchain. Yeah, it's a cousin blockchain, a kissing cousin blockchain of SWI. But the thing about Aptos is it has big money behind it, big VC money behind it, big support, big professional people. Even if it sucks compared to its number one competitor, even if it sucks, it's still going to have a time where it has exciting news and stuff coming and things on the chain where the price pumps and goes parabolic. Aptos is going to have some of those moments. It's going to have some of those moments in this bull run. Another coin with the potential to get up there. Pepe, I don't know. There's some interesting stuff going on with some investigations potentially around Pepe. I don't know if it's around the coin. I don't know what it's around. But all I know is that I don't trust Pepe myself right now. Then you got Fetch, and you say, okay, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. I think this is another one to seriously watch. This is another great example. It's actually got top 10 potential. It's got top 10 potential. It's at 32. Keep coming down here. I hope you guys like this. I'm just telling you which ones I think have potential to get in the top 10. Stacks, I just not so sure if that Bitcoin DeFi narrative is going to take off like they thought it was. I think it is going to make a lot of people a lot of money, but I'm not sure about Stacks. At 39, you go Immutable X. I'm going to be out on Immutable X. Render, definitely. BitTensor, definitely two other projects with the potential to get into the top 10. Exchange token's not going to happen. Filecoin's already been in the top 10. Does it have that potential? Man, it's hard for me to see Filecoin getting back in the top 10. I think it's already had its peak of market cap, I think, in terms of rankings.
What do you think about, we know that there's potential, right, that we're going to see another run, right, the 2028 run. Knowing that, the cloud computing, that kind of storage and stuff, we're still a little bit far off from that. Maybe that's a contender again for that. It'll be like one of those like, oh my God, remember Filecoin from way back when? It's back now.
Well,
Or is that narrative dead?
I think that this next cycle's big narrative is going to be quantum coins. And it's going to be things that back up quantum resistance. I don't even know all the things that are going to come out around quantum computing and crypto in the next several years. I know there's already things. And so because of that, I just tend to believe that the way that there's going to be some big winners here. And I think Render is going to be one of the biggest ones. Filecoin is going to be a winner. But the thing is I'm not sure what the relationship is between storage and quantum computing. I actually think that I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't know, because what they can do on a quantum level, it kind of negates the need for a lot of the storage.
Yeah, you don't use like a hard drive
for
energy storage.
Yes, exactly. It's more of an energy problem of having something that you can cool to absolute zero to store it in, right? That's one of the main issues. So in my opinion, I just tend to believe that I think Filecoin has seen better days. I think Render is a technology that's going to be used by Apple, and I don't think quantum computing is not going to be in the standard home of people that need to render for a long time. So things like that I think are going to hit and have another cycle next time. I would think, who knows about Filecoin? This could be the last big run for Filecoin. It could be. It might just lose out, because doesn't it just feel, even though it's like supposed to be the biggest one, like it kind of feels clunky? And I don't even use it. I'm just saying, like, Filecoin's just got kind of this clunky feel to it. And that's why I don't think people like it. Like the name is kind of bland. The website, it was kind of bland. Like it's all just a, what it's like a lot? It's like the Winklevoss twins. They're big behind it. And Filecoin and the Winklevoss twins are kind of the same. I think people have the same kind of feelings about Filecoin that they have about the Winklevoss twins. Like, oh yeah, I like those guys. Yeah, like I see some of the stuff they do. Not perfect. I like them. They've been around for a while. Yeah, consistent. It makes money. They make money. Yeah, okay. That's exactly I feel like people feel about Filecoin. But does it excite you? Are you excited to what have the Winklevoss twins been in other than Bitcoin that has been a gigantic hit? Gemini is a disaster for them.
Facebook, but that was kind of a funny story, right?
Well, but Facebook is how they got in Bitcoin,
Right.
Yeah, they took their Bitcoin their
settlement
Facebook settlement and got into Bitcoin and became the first public Bitcoin billionaires. Okay, anyway, Sui. Okay, I just want to keep going on this list. Sui definitely potential to get in the top 10. I don't think Aave does anymore. HBAR, I think it does. I don't think it will, but I think it does have potential. VeChain, I'm not sure it can break in the top 10 again. It can get top 20 for sure. Then you start looking down here. The graph has been very high before. It's been in the top 20. Maybe some potential to get in the top 10 on a long shot. You're looking for long shots here. No. Algorand, I would say maybe next cycle. I just don't think that thing's going to be able to crack the top 10 here. Sai, I think it's just going to sit behind Sui. I don't think it's going to be able to pass Sui again. So I don't see it getting in the top 10. Pith Network, man, they're doing some really, really cool stuff. I would definitely say that's a long shot. But obviously, Ondo is not a long shot. This is a really good bet to get in the top 10, in my opinion. I think Ondo's a really good bet to get in the top 10. Jasmine, there's no way Jasmine's gonna be a top 10 coin. It may make y'all pumper some money, but I don't think so. Quant, no, I don't think so. I would have said Quant at one time, but I don't think so. I don't think Mantra either. And I think there you go. Guys, I just went through the top 100. I just gave you all the ones I think have potential to get into the top 10.